It's time to run some errands. You know this linking of NIN with someone's bank account for the opt-in time? I'm tired of it. Nigeria, we have NIN, we have BVN, we have this, we have that. They tell us to link. You finish linking. When they wake up again, they tell you to link again. What's all this? What's all this? So I'm going to print some documents which I need to fill, sign, and send to Nigeria so that they can do something for me. I hate that. And when you don't do, they slam your account. They block your account. When is the photocopier? Finally, the temperature has entered into double digits since this month of March. Since we entered March, it's like we went back to December. December, January. So cold. It was freezing cold here the first week of March, but now it's summer weather. Yeah, even though you still need to wear your winter jacket, but yeah, it's quite warm. Whew, look at that sun. Oh my god. Lololo. It's actually too bright for my camera. Whew. That's why I love this place. Look at the clear blue skies. Madre mia. Even if it's cold, it's very sunny and bright. Okay? Sunny and bright. You're not depressed. Have you seen that thing in the news that the UK is the second most depressed country in the world? Madre. I've been proven right that it's depressing. Talk through. If not because of money, if not because of insecurity, if not because of your children, yeah, because majority of people that move out of Nigeria say that it's for their children, okay. If not because of your children, would you be living in the UK specifically? Because I cannot, like, I've been to so many countries, but you see the UK, yeah, it's depressing. Hey, no, it's hard to depress me. It's hard for a place to depress me. But you see the UK, the moment I landed in the UK, I wanted to go back to Nigeria. I wanted to go back to Nigeria, honestly. And I was getting ready to go back to Nigeria. Hey, in fact, Slumbeje had offered me a new job back to Nigeria. I've been gingering for 3 years that they should transfer me to Nigeria. Even though, you can imagine, it was so bad. I wanted to leave the UK so bad that even though I would have gotten a huge pay cut, because for such international companies, when they hire you and send you to another country, you're on a completely different contract. You're on the international contract, which is a lot more money than if you're working in your home country, okay? For instance, if somebody is hired from the UK and sent to Nigeria, they will be on the international contract and they will get 40% of their salary, 40% more of their salary every month, just because they live in a country that is regarded as risky to live in. A lot of African countries have high coefficient. Nigeria has high coefficient. I think Lagos, because it depends on the city, yeah? Lagos, I think then was 1.2 coefficient, I think. Port Harcourt was 1.4, Warri was 1.4. You know, all these places that are considered riskier to live in, they have high coefficients. Okay, a place like Angola, Malabo, Equatorial Guinea, 1.75 coefficient. So almost times 2 your international salary. So, but if you're working in your home country, you get the salary grade for your country, and you guys know you can't compare that. But I really wanted to go back to Nigeria. I really wanted to go back, honestly. I've already been issued with because if you're changing contracts, they have to issue you a new contract, you know, with new pay stipulations and all that, and yeah, benefits and all that. They have to redefine everything. So that's where we were at. And already I've come to Spain, loved Spain, and I said, no, sorry, I'm staying here. And then I found another job that will allow me to work from anywhere in the world. Actually, that's what I was asking them when I first arrived. I went offshore for the first time, and I saw that there were people on this contract where they didn't have to work in any office. And yeah, I prefer that contract. I said, I want to go back to my country and come offshore. You guys can send me offshore from. I said, no, we hired you as an engineer. You're on a different contract. You have to be on this training for 3 years. And after that, we can discuss a change of contract. And I was in that box for 3 years. So I was doing my training because I wanted to finish on time. Actually, I finished everything about the learning management system, which is online. I finished it before 3 years, but I was just doing a project because that thing was like being in a university. At the end of the training program, you're working, they're paying you and everything, yeah, but they're still training you, yeah, for the first 3 years. So at the end of that, you do a project, yeah. You do a project, and then your supervisor will say whether you did well. You actually do a presentation. My first flatmate, she ran away. She said that she managed to graduate from school, and now they put her back in school. Yeah, that's actually what it's like. No, let me go this way. That's actually what it's like to be in Schlumberger as an engineer. They put you on this training program that feels like a university. So people like me, I've said this several times, that when I was in the university, I was just ready to make a 2-1 just because. A lot of companies, the only thing they ask for is a 2-1. So you need a 2-1 to stand a chance, the first chance first. So that's what I was doing. Hey, see all the abuelos and abuelas, grandpas and grandmas, they are all out here taking the sun. You see them? Yeah, as soon as the sun comes out, their children bring them here to come and take the sun. So, where was I? Yeah. So, it was like a university. You're working as well, studying. Oh my God. It was hectic, but I am enjoying every bit of it, in the sense that once you get the Schlumberger experience in the oil services, no matter the sector of Schlumberger, whether it's because Schlumberger is a company that does a lot of things. They have so many sectors. The oil exploration sector is no more. They've sold it off. But back then, it had oil exploration, wireline, drilling, cementing, a lot of parts to it. So, but any part of Schlumberger, like Schlumberger is a company that is respected in the industry. So once you are able to put them on your CV that you worked for them, oh my God, once any recruiter sees it, they want to snag you up immediately, because they know that their training program is top notch. It is indeed top notch, to be honest. But oh God, I don't even want to describe it, man. It's stressful. It's better done when you're single, because I can't even imagine how I would have worked there while having children and all that, having a family. No, it wouldn't have been possible. See, in the panya drinking beer in the afternoon, drinking beer during lunchtime. You see this life, You see this country, They are the true definition of soft life. That's why you cannot tell me anything. I don't think I can live in any other country, honestly. I love this country. I can visit other countries, even my country, Nigeria. But you see this country, Spain, they understand life. They taught me about life. Oh my God. And for that, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to come to this country and live in it, not just visit it, live in it, get integrated into the culture, learn the language, understand them, and I learned a lot from them, honestly, because This life now once. And with all the events of the world, you know that this life now once. You just need to live this life, jeje. All this chasing money, chasing this, chasing that. Doesn't. All these things will not matter. Now 6 feet under. So we are just here to mark the time, huh? And yeah, I get to mark my own time this way. I love it. I love it. They will teach you that you don't need a lot of things in this life, man. Yeah. You can choose to do only the things that make you happy. If you have the means. I love them. I love yeah, their culture. Yeah. I just love them. Because of that, it's the way they bring up their kids as well. A lot of things don't matter to them. All these money. Because honestly, it's money that makes people, you know, work themselves to the bone. Every time you're thinking about money, how to buy a big house. What you find here mostly is, look at them, all these big block of flats. Look at, yeah, some places that are known as condos. So all these big block of flats, that's mostly what you see here. Very few terrace houses. I mean, I don't even think that terrace houses in this town where we live, that they are up to 500. I'm telling you. At most, what you see inside some of these high-rise buildings, what you see inside them, what they call duplexes. So inside, it's just like the way 1004 in Lagos is. Inside the high-rise, you have like a you know, 2 floors. You can live on 2 floors, you know, where you have stairs inside your apartment or something like that. That's what you can find here mostly. But I prefer to have a garden, you know, somewhere where I can go out in the morning and set foot on bare land, you know, something like that, connect with the earth. But yeah, it's hard to find that here, actually. Very hard. When you find it here, it's quite expensive. It's very expensive. I mean, expensive in the sense that you know, that kind of money, when you say it, maybe people in the US will be like, no, that's not expensive. But you know, for Spain here, on average, if you want to buy a, let's say, 3-bedroom apartment now, 3-bedroom apartment, 2 bathrooms, yeah, terrace and all that, you'll be paying about 180,000 to 200,000 euros. I mean, a good apartment that you can move into without having to renovate anything. Maybe at most you may need to change the kitchen or something like that, but yeah, a decent apartment between 180 and 200, let me just say 220,000 euros. That's the standard for a 3-bedroom. And then if you want to buy a terrace house, a good one, maybe 4-bedroom, because usually they come in 4-bedroom, you'll be looking at maybe a good one from 350 to 500,000, depending on when it was built, yeah, and the condition it's in. Yeah, so it's quite expensive also here, because those kinds of houses are not common. There's something known as occupiers here, like people that just, if they notice that there's nobody in a house, they can go into it and start living in it. It's not very common up here in the north, because I live in the northern part of Spain, but in the south I heard that it's quite common. So if they notice that there's nobody living there, they can move in there, and it's very difficult to eject those people. Like even the law, they cannot eject them because they say that they are homeless. I'm telling you. So that's my fear for that. But if you live in an apartment, it's very difficult for people to just come into the apartment and come and enter your house. But if it's you know, a standalone house or a terrace house, they can easily do that. I'm going there to buy something. Nah, I've done exercise this morning. I'll be this afternoon. It's already past 1. I want to go and buy something that I used to hold my hair when I twist it. There's one I wanted to buy on Amazon, but come and see the reviews. Everybody's saying that the thing rust. In fact, I saw pictures and videos That one is supposed to be stainless steel, but it rusts and it snags on your hair. No. So my people, that's my story time about how being location depressed in the UK nearly made me miss my calling of living the soft life in Spain. The funny part is that the job they offered me in Nigeria was even an office job that I was trying so much to run away from, with at least 70% pay cut. Madre mia, what was I thinking? But I accepted it because I wanted to run away from the UK so bad. So think about that. What gave me confidence then was that with my experience at that time, my highly respected industry experience, I would easily find an offshore-only job that I could rotate to from anywhere in the world, including Nigeria. I visited Spain once, fell in love, and left that my first company. Would it not have been better they gave me the contract I wanted in the first place? I took all that training they gave me to another company. Anyway, bye-bye. See you in my next story time.